أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله صلى الله وسلم وبارك على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. All praise is due to Allah. Praise Him, we thank Him, we seek His assistance and forgiveness. We give prayers and salams upon Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, upon his family and companions, those who follow in his footsteps. الاسم الذي لا ينصرف أو الممنوع من الصرف. The English for that is the ism that does not accept a kasra or tanween. What is al-ism الذي لا ينصرف? It's the ism that does not accept a kasra or tanween. Okay? Because we said previously that the asma, an indicator that a word is an ism is that it accepts tanween, or that it accepts a kasra. But sometimes the ism does not accept a kasra, and sometimes an ism does not accept tanween. An ism does not accept kasra, does not accept tanween, it's called al-mamnu' min as-sarf.
Could you say that slowly, please?
Yes. So
just the one word.
al-mamnu' min as-sarf.
Okay.
الاسم
How do you translate sarf? Is it like a change? Is that
could be a translation? Yeah. In terms of linguistic translation, yeah.
What about technical in this case? I guess technical is the tanween, like you put, right?
Yeah, tanween and kasra.
Okay.
So it doesn't accept tanween, it doesn't accept kasra. This type of ism has, let's say, 10 categories. This type of ism has 10 categories. Cover. Allah. So this type of ism has 10 categories, but we're only going to cover 2. And as we go along, we'll add on more and more and more as we run into them, inshallah. So as we go along, you'll just keep adding them to the list. Okay? All right. So let's start with the examples. هذا محمد.
Sheikh, you're recording, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
هذا محمد. هذا قيمة.
Oh, just review it. Huh?
رأيت okay. رأيت محمدا. رأيت حمزة. إبراهيم. فاطمة. هذا من هذا من
Mean Muhammadin, right?
yeah, it's just not, Tanween is just not showing up.
Oh, okay.
من حمزة. إبراهيم. فاطمة. العلم. Yes. So that pretty much covers everything pertaining to al-mamnu' min as-sarf. So now it's two kasras if you can see it. Kasratain. So one good thing to do as well is if you're like studying throughout the week and something isn't clear, or you're having trouble with something, you can drop a message in the WhatsApp group, and hopefully you'll get it answered in a few hours, inshallah. And that was the reason why we created the WhatsApp group, so that if you do have any issues or any questions, you can write the question in there, and hopefully it would be answered and clarified, inshallah. Hopefully that'll help. Does anyone have any questions on this? You're muted, Derek. I kind of muted everybody because there was some background noise, and yeah, go ahead, Derek.
Okay. My question was, who would answer the question if we submit it to the app?
Well, it would be me, but I would encourage other students to answer. If the answer is wrong, I would correct it. So what I usually do is I allow other students to answer. If the answer is correct, I don't say anything. If the answer is incorrect, then I respond.
Good strategy, sir.
I say that again?
I said good strategy. Yeah, nobody should be afraid to answer, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually good review.
Yeah, it's encouraging, so
yeah,
feel free.
So is there any questions on this, or is it seem pretty clear?
Yes.
So this.
Can you read those in Arabic, the feminine proper noun and the non-Arab proper noun?
Yeah, al-alamu al-mu'annathu. Al-alamu al-mu'annathu. Alam means proper noun. Al-alamu al-mu'annathu. Al-alamu al-mu'annathu. And the other one is al-alamu al-a'jamiyu. Al-alamu al-a'jamiyu.
So Abdullah, will these screens be on the YouTube site if we access it?
Yes, the video is going to be on the YouTube site.
All right, good.
Okay, so here we have examples of these asma. Ismun munsarifun. We know that it's munsarif because it has a tanween. Muhammadun. Ismun ghayru munsarif or mamnu'un min as-sarf.
What's that page number, Sheikh?
This is 23. On the PDF, it's 20.
Thank you.
Aminatu. Mamnu'un min as-sarf. The indicator that it's mamnu' min as-sarf is that it has one dhamma, have a tanween. Why is it mamnu' min as-sarf? Because it's alamun mu'annathun, feminine proper noun. Alamun mu'annathun. Khalidun munsarif. Zainabu ghayru munsarif. Why is it ghayru munsarif or mamnu' min as-sarf?
Feminine name.
Feminine proper noun.
المؤنث.
So the reason why we say feminine proper noun is because if it was just a feminine noun, then it wouldn't be ممنوع من الصرف. And an example of that, not sure why I'm not able.
You told me last time about Jamilatun.
Yeah, so if you're describing a young lady or an older lady for that matter, you would say Jamilatun, describing her appearance, that she is beautiful. You're not going to say Jamilatu because that's not her name, right? You'd say Jamilatun. هذه سيارة جميلة.
Sifat, right?
Say that again.
Sifat. Mausuf
I-
sifat.
I didn't hear you.
Mausuf sifat. Adjective.
So هذه سيارة. So سيارة is feminine. The word سيارة is feminine, but it has a tanween. Why does it have a tanween? Why does it have a tanween? Didn't we say feminine nouns don't have tanween?
So it's not a
It's
proper
not a
noun
name.
then.
Proper name.
It's not a proper noun. سيارة جميلة. موصوفا صفة, like Mustafid said. سيارة جميلة. جميلة same. An ism, but it's not a proper noun. It's not a alam.
Mhm.
Therefore, it has tanween. Right?
Mhm.
Is the word computer, is it Arabic?
No.
It is in Arabic. So if I say هذا computer,
Tor.
do I say computeru or computerun?
Tarun.
Shuturun.
Why?
Ru.
Oh, sorry.
Because it's not a non-Arab proper noun.
It's
Say
not a proper noun.
computerun. Because yes, it's non-Arab, but it's not a proper noun. It needs to be an Arab, a non-Arab proper noun. Computer is not a proper noun. Unless that's somebody's name. You know. So it's munfarif here.
One kid's laptop, the other's PC.
There you go.
Yes.
Inshallah, that's clear. مريم, ياسر, عمار, عائشة, خديجة, سعيد, علي, صفية, رقية, عباس. And Hamidun, Zainabu, we were supposed to do the tanween or no tanween for these asma. Did you guys do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did do that.
So Hamidun or Hamidu,
Hamidun.
Hamidun. Zainabu or Zainabun.
Zainabu.
Zainabu.
Which one? Bu or Bun?
Bu.
Bu.
Aminatu or Aminatun.
Aminatu.
Aminatu.
Ammarun.
Ammarun. Ammarun.
Sa'id.
Sa'idun.
Saidun.
Fatima.
Fatimatu.
Tu.
Maryam.
Maryamu.
Mu. Ali.
Aliyun.
Aliyun. Khali.
Dun.
Abba.
Sun.
Aisha.
Tu.
Muhammad.
Dun.
Dun.
Safiya.
Tu.
Khadija.
Tu.
لماذا? Why is it خديجة not خديجة?
غير من الصرف. It's عالم مؤنث.
علم مؤنث.
علم مؤنث. علم.
Right. So I'm going to make your brains work a little more. أيوة. oh, what's going on here? المبتدأ
مبتدأ.
الخبر. المبتدأ. طيب. هذا بيت. right? هذا مبتدأ، بيت خبر. البيت جميل.
بيت مبتدأ.
البيت مبتدأ، جميل خبر.
أيوة.
أين البيت؟
أين is بيت is خبر. أين is مبتدأ.
No.
No, بيت is
البيت مبتدأ، أين
مبتدأ.
خبر.
أين is where is البيت. مبتدأ subject. أين is خبر. Okay.
okay. أين البيت؟ البيت مبتدأ، أين خبر. Why is أين at the beginning?
It is specified.
So أين is at the beginning because an inquisitive word has the right to be at the beginning. An inquisitive word has the right to be at the beginning. Otherwise, al-bayt would have. Someone say anything? أين البيت؟ البيت خبر. مبتدأ عفوا. مبتدأ. أين خبر. طيب. هؤلاء طلاب. هؤلاء طلاب. These are students. هؤلاء طلاب. هؤلاء مبتدأ، طلاب خبر. هؤلاء مبتدأ، طلاب خبر. ذلك طالبات. أولئك طالبات. أولئك مبتدأ، طالبات خبر. So if you can focus with me for a second here. In each of these sentences, the khabar is an ism. Whether that ism is singular or plural. Okay? Khabar in all of these sentences is an ism. Whether that ism is singular or plural. Okay?
Sheikh,
Yeah.
please review Mubtada and Khabar real fast.
Yep. Will do. Give me a second. Khabar. So al-mubtada, the English word for al-mubtada is the subject. Khabar, the English word for khabar is the sentence completion or the news that is being given about the mubtada. So when I want to talk about something, right, I present it first, the thing that I want to talk about, then I give you the news, or I tell you what I want to say about that thing. So if I say to you, my hand, so that's the starter, right? I'm talking about my hand. Hand is the mubtada, that's the subject. Is cold. Cold is the khabar. So the news that I'm giving you about my hand is that it's cold. So the hand is mubtada. My hand is mubtada. The news about my hand that it's cold is the khabar. Okay? Does that make sense, Ahmed Maziad?
Yeah, so Khabar is typically an adjective.
Khabar is typically not necessarily an adjective. Khabar is news about the starter.
We call it the predicate. I've heard that
Yeah.
predicate. But I don't know what predicate means anyways.
Yeah, subject and predicate. Predicate is basically the news about the starter. I think that's very layman, simple terms. So
If I remember from previous, the Khabar changes. It could change. Is that right?
yeah, so I mentioned that it can change because the starter or the thing that you're talking about is the pillar of the sentence.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the pillar of the sentence is the mubtada. And they define it, they say, وَالْخَبَرُ الْجُزْءُ الْمُتِمُّ الْفَائِدَةِ. Khabar is the portion that completes the thought.
Okay.
Right? Al-khabar is the portion that completes the thought. وَالْخَبَرُ الْجُزْءُ الْمُتِمُّ الْفَائِدَةِ. كَاللَّهُ حَسْبِي وَالْأَيَادِي سَائِدَةِ. Al-khabar is the portion that completes the thought. So if you look here on the whiteboard, I put al-khabaru mufradun. So in all of these sentences, the khabar is mufrad. Mufrad literally means singular. But in Nahu, they use mufrad. Usually they use mufrad to indicate that it's in its basic form, not to indicate singular. So the basic form of khabar is that it's a type of ism, whether it may be singular, whether it may be plural, or whether it may be for a dual ism. So al-khabar al-mufrad means that the khabar, the portion that's completing the sentence, the portion that's completing the thought, is an ism.
Aina is an ism.
Aina is an ism, yes. Because aina is an inquisitive word that's asking about a place.
In the Quran, Allah says, Aina ma kuntum.
Mhm.
Is that same word?
It's a little different, but similar. Because أينما is a little different than أين.
Okay.
Use the same. هذا من الصين. البيت على الماء. الطلاب في الفصل. أولئك من اليابان. خبر الجار. So هذا من الصين. هذا مبتدأ. من الصين خبر. من الصين is the portion that's completing the thought. This portion, however, is not an ism. I mean, الصين is an ism, but min is not an ism. So the combination of min الصين is not an ism. So it's not خبر مفرد. Called الخبر الجار والمجرور. You may ask, what is الجار والمجرور? The word jar is the puller, and majroor is the pulled. The puller and the pulled. That's the linguistic meaning. Al-jar wal-majroor is basically harf jar, the particle, and the ism that's affected by that particle. Harf jar min الصين اسم مجرور. على الماء. على حرف جر، الماء اسم مجرور. في حرف جر، الفصل اسم مجرور. من حرف جر، الياباني اسم مجرور.
Sir, can you say that one more time?
Excuse to get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Just because I was writing, so wasn't able
Yeah,
to
that's
concentrate
fine.
on it.
So on the first portion here,
Right.
khabar is an ism.
Mhm.
The second portion here, al-khabar, harfu jar and ismun majroor.
Oh,
Harfu
Hartford,
jar is min.
right.
Here, harfu jar ala.
Anyway,
Here, harfu jar fi. Here, harfu jar min.
Right.
الصين اسم مجرور، المائي اسم مجرور، الفصلي اسم مجرور، الياباني اسم مجرور.
اسم مجرور.
نعم.
Can you please repeat the meaning of majroor? One was pulled and the other was
The pulled and the puller.
pulled.
But that's the linguistic meaning. Al-jar wal majroor, the linguistic meaning is the pulled and the puller. The puller and the pulled. But the nahu meaning is the particle and the ism that's affected by that particle. So as-sin, originally it would have a dhamma. But because there's min before it, min causes as-sin to take a kasra at the end. Min as-sini. Al-ma'u would usually have a dhamma.
That's right. Mm.
But because ala is before it, it causes al-ma' to have a kasra at the end.
That's right.
Ma'i, ala al-ma'i.
Right.
Al-faslu originally would have a dhamma. But because fi is before it, fi causes it to have a kasra at the end. So it's fil fasli. Al-yabani, and originally it would be al-yabanu. But because there's min before it, the min causes it to have a kasra at the end. So therefore it's min al-yabani. And what surprises me is that no one is asking, isn't al-yaban a non-Arab proper noun? Why does it have a kasra?
Little confused. The city name or the name of the country?
Japan.
It has a kasra, right, Sheikh? Min al-yabani.
Right, it has a kasra.
Because
Why? Didn't we say a non-Arab proper noun cannot have a kasra?
But we have the harf jar
But-
over here.
But it's harf jar.
No. It's I think it's
even if it's harfu jar, come on guys.
not every
Min
non-Arab.
Hamzata, min Ibrahima, min is harfu jar.
Not every non-Arab pronoun, proper noun.
Every non-Arab pronoun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every non-Arab pronoun.
Proper noun. Okay.
Proper noun, sorry, not pronoun, proper noun. No. So either I tell you and confuse you, or I don't tell you and keep you puzzled.
That's good.
Mm.
So when does the Enlightenment come in?
When is so this mamnu' min as-sarf, there are exceptions.
Maybe it's the name of the person. Name of the person. Not
No,
the,
no,
country.
no, no, no.
Really? Okay.
Proper noun, habibi. So mamnu' min as-sarf, there are exceptions. One of the exceptions is that if it has al before it.
Oh.
So if it's a non-Arab proper noun with al before it, then it can accept a kasra.
Okay.
Like Al-Madina to Al-Misr,
Not al-Misr. No, al-Madina, yes.
Misr. Makkah, Makkah.
يعني المدينة، الصين،
Oh, okay.
الهند،
Yeah.
الفلبين, because there's L before it. All right. So this should bring us to this portion of the lesson. We should be able to determine a mubtada and khabar. So these are all complete sentences, complete thoughts. Min ayna anta. أين المبتدأ وأين الخبر؟
أنت مبتدأ من أين
أنت
الخبر؟
مبتدأ. Perfect.
أين
So how did
خبر؟
you know min aina is not mubtada?
It's not in marfu.
Not in marfu'. What else?
Not the main topic of discussion.
Not the main topic of discussion. What else?
لكن مبتدا follow حرف الجر.
So because it's jar wa majroor,
Yeah, it cannot be
harf
mubtada.
jar followed by an ism, that combination can only be khabar.
Yeah.
Right? Min or harf jar and what follows it, that combination can only be khabar.
Okay.
Cannot be mubtada.
Gotcha.
أنا من اليابان. أين المبتدأ؟ أين الخبر؟
أنا مبتدا من الياباني خبر.
خبر جار ومجرور. Is it خبر جار ومجرور or is it خبر جملة مفرد sorry
جار ومجرور.
جار ومجرور. It's not مفرد. ومن أين عمار? You see how عمار has تنوين?
Yes.
هو من الصين. طيب, let's have some of you read some of these sentences. Dr. Jamaluddin, can you read the first sentence?
Hopefully that won't happen again.
البيت من البيت.
No, this one here.
أو
All right, cool. Well, you said that this meeting was good because you
okay.
guys spoke about specific things.
This part here.
المدرسة ومن أين محمد؟
من أين أنت?
Until next time.
Who's talking?
You have some background noise there, Dr. Jamal.
Take care.
Hey. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. من أين?
من أين أنت؟
من أين أنت? Why doesn't it say من أين أنت?
مبني. أين is مبني.
Right. مبني.
أين.
You guys remember مبني and معرب?
Okay.
So we said أين always stays the same. It's never أيني, it's never أينو, it's always أين.
Yes.
Regardless of where it comes and how it shows up. So any ism or any noun or any verb that has that characteristic, that it always has the same vowel at the end, you know that it's mabni.
Yes.
من أين أنت? Abu Ismail?
ومن أين first sentence or the next one?
The next one.
Oh, okay. أنا من اليابان.
أنا من اليابان. عزير. Next one.
ومن أين عمار؟ هو من الصين.
هو من الصين. عقيل.
المدرس. ومن أين حامد؟
ومن أين حامد؟
محمد هو من الهند.
هو من الهند. How's your Arabic reading, Eric?
Me?
Yes.
Not that fast. You're way over my head.
All right, so let's see if you can try to read this one.
Can I do that on my own, please? I'm just not at you guys' level.
That's fine. That's fine. We're here. That's fine.
That's okay.
طيب. Zaid.
أين عباس؟
أين عباس؟
خرج.
خرج. يعقوب. يعقوب. يا يعقوب. طيب محمد عقال. Next one.
أين ذهب؟
أين ذهب؟ أيوة.
أين ذهب؟ ذهب إلى المدرسة.
إلى المدير.
إلى المدير.
إلى المدير. أحسن. مستفيز الرحمن. وأين؟
وأين ذهب علي؟
ها؟
ذهب إلى المرقد.
ذهب إلى المرحاض. أحسنت، بارك الله فيك. طيب، من أين أنت يا جمال الدين؟
من أين؟ يا جمال الدين. Yeah, that's me.
من أين أنت؟
You forgot your name?
أنا من الهندي.
أنا
من أين أنت؟
أنت هندي.
أنا من الهند.
أنا من الهند.
أنا من الهند.
أنا من الهند.
ومن أين عزير؟
أنا من الباكستاني.
I'm asking Dr. Jamal. Dr. Jamal, ومن أين عزير؟ هو من الهند. هو من باكستان.
هو من الباكستان.
أيوة، من الباكستان.
There's no L in Pakistan, right, Sheikh?
If there's no L, then it would be min Pakistani or na?
No.
Na. Min Pakistan.
من باكستان.
Pakistan. There's no pa in Arabic.
There's no pa in Arabic. Ba. ومن أين أنت يا أبا إسماعيل؟
من أين أبو إسماعيل؟
أبا إسماعيل، من أين أنت؟
You're asking me?
أبو إسماعيل، نعم.
من أين؟ أنا من أمريكا.
من أمريكا.
أمريكي.
I thought you were going to say أنا من نيويورك.
أنا من بيتسبرغ.
وأنا من آن آربر.
How you say Epsilon in Arabic? That's interesting.
How do you say it? أنا من إبسلانتي.
Actually, it might be easy to say in Arabic, huh? Because the Y you can say yeah.
نعم، إبسلانتي.
Ypsilanti.
So, inshallah, next week we'll practice these sentences and try to apply them back and forth to ourselves. What I'd like you all to do is to do the exercises on the following 2 pages. So that's going to be the printable pages 22 and 23.
What?
And we'll do exercises, inshallah, with these sentences, inshallah. Concept of
24, Sheikh.
It's 25 and 26.
Yeah, it's 25 and 26, but when you look at the number on the PDF, it's 22 and 23. You got that, Derek?
No, I got it written down, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'll try. Believe me, I'm trying.
Yeah, I believe you. Trust me. Are there any questions? If not, we'll see each other inshallah next week.
Oh
yeah, you know, there's a winter advisory starting tonight through tomorrow morning. I think through tomorrow till 4 p.m. So anyone who has to travel to work in the morning, take care. Snow, some icing, so be careful, inshallah.
Thank you.
Okay. Gotta put the salt right now.
جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.